You've probably heard of the Book of Enoch, but do you know why it was banned from the Bible? This ancient text isn't just another forgotten manuscript. It holds secrets that could completely shift your understanding of spirituality. Written over 2,000 years ago and attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah, it goes deep into the mysteries of divine judgment, the hidden realms of angels, and the fate of the wicked. But here's where things get really interesting. This book describes supernatural events and celestial beings in ways that challenge everything mainstream religion has told you. So why was it erased from history? What powerful truths did ancient leaders want to keep hidden? And most importantly, what does it reveal about your own spiritual journey? Stay with me, because once you hear what's inside, you'll never look at faith the same way again. The Book of Enoch isn't just an old manuscript. It's a banned book filled with secrets that challenge everything you've been told about angels, divine judgment, and even the structure of the universe itself. Why was it erased from religious history? What truths were too dangerous to be included in the Bible? One of the most shocking revelations in the Book of Enoch is the story of the Watchers, a group of angels sent to observe humanity. But instead of merely watching, they descended to Earth, took human wives, and shared forbidden knowledge, including warfare, sorcery, and even how to manipulate nature. Their actions led to the birth of the Nephilim, a race of giants described as powerful, violent, and corrupt. These hybrid beings wreaked havoc on Earth, spreading chaos and destruction. The book describes how their existence angered God so much that he decided to wipe out nearly all life with the Great Flood, a story that closely parallels the account in Genesis. But here's what mainstream religion doesn't tell you. The Book of Enoch provides the missing details, explaining exactly why the flood happened in the first place. The Watchers, once divine beings, had become rebels against God's order. Their knowledge wasn't meant for human hands, and their offspring, the Nephilim, were abominations that threatened the balance of creation. Enoch's writings reveal that God didn't just flood the earth to punish humans, he did it to wipe out the genetic corruption introduced by these fallen angels. But if this story is so important, why is it missing from the Bible? Who decided it didn't belong, and why? The Book of Enoch was once widely read, particularly by early Jewish and Christian communities. It was even considered scripture by some ancient sects, including those who wrote the Dead Sea Scrolls. Yet, over time, religious leaders decided to erase it from history. Why? Because it didn't fit the narrative they wanted to control. Its depiction of angels, the afterlife, and divine judgment was too radical, too detailed, too different from the emerging doctrines of mainstream Judaism and Christianity. The early church feared that if people read Enoch's visions, they might start questioning what they were being taught. And if there's one thing organized religion has always feared, it's people asking too many questions. Despite this, the book's influence is undeniable. Many of its themes, divine judgment, apocalyptic prophecy, and the Son of Man as a messianic figure, appear later in the Bible, especially in the Book of Revelation. So even though the Book of Enoch was banned, its ideas still shape the spiritual beliefs of millions, whether they knew it or not. Then there's Enoch himself, a mysterious, almost mythical figure. The Bible gives us barely any information about him except for one cryptic line: Enoch walked with God. Then he was no more, because God took him away. Genesis 5:24. Unlike every other major biblical figure, Enoch never died. But what does that mean? Did he ascend to the heavens like some kind of prophet? Did he become an angel? Or was something far more profound at play? According to the Book of Enoch, he was taken on divine journeys through the cosmos, witnessing visions of heavenly realms, celestial beings, and the final judgment of humanity. He saw the throne of God, the punishment of the Watchers, and the fate of both the righteous and the wicked. One of the most fascinating aspects of Enoch's writings is his encounters with archangels like Uriel, Raphael, and Michael. They revealed secrets about the universe, secrets that religious authorities later deemed too dangerous for public knowledge. So here's the real question. Did Enoch simply walk with God, or did he transcend human existence entirely? Another mystery hidden in the Book of Enoch is its deep astronomical knowledge. The text contains detailed descriptions of the sun, moon, and stars, explaining their movements with surprising accuracy. It even describes a 364-day solar calendar. which, interestingly, aligns more closely with modern scientific observations than the lunar calendars used by many ancient cultures. How did Enoch have this knowledge? Was this wisdom truly divine revelation? Or does it suggest something even stranger, perhaps contact with a source of knowledge far beyond his time? Some researchers believe that the Book of Enoch's descriptions of celestial mechanics and cosmic order hint at something more than just ancient myth. Could this text be preserving a lost understanding of astronomy, or even a record of something humanity was never meant to know? Despite being banned from the Bible, the Book of Enoch played a massive role in shaping early Christian beliefs. The Son of Man figure in Enoch's writings is strikingly similar to how Jesus is later described in the New Testament, a divine being who will judge the world and bring salvation to the righteous. In fact, some scholars argue that Jesus himself may have been referencing Enoch's writings when he spoke about the end times and the final judgment. So if the Book of Enoch was so influential, why don't more Christians know about it? Because history was rewritten, religious authorities buried it, declared it heretical, and made sure it was forgotten. But today, it's resurfacing. So here's where things get interesting. If the Book of Enoch was banned, erased, and nearly forgotten, why does it still hold so much power today? What if the truths inside it were never meant to be hidden? What if this book offers a missing piece of the spiritual puzzle, one that challenges everything we thought we knew about God, angels, and the origins of humanity? The more you dig into Enoch's writings, the more you realize that maybe, just maybe, this banned book holds the answers we were never supposed to find. So after everything we've uncovered, the banned knowledge, the fallen angels, the lost history of Enoch, and his mysterious disappearance, one big question remains. Why was this book really removed from the Bible? Was it because its teachings were too dangerous? Did it reveal truths about the universe that religious leaders didn't want people to know? Or is there another reason, one we haven't even considered yet? What do you think? Was Enoch given divine knowledge meant to be hidden? Were the Watchers real entities who interfered with humanity? And could the Nephilim still have a connection to our world today? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you believe. Do you think the Book of Enoch holds lost spiritual truths, or is it just an ancient myth? Let's start a conversation. And if you found this video eye-opening, hit the like button so more people can discover this hidden wisdom. Don't forget to subscribe because there's so much more to uncover. We're just scratching the surface.